end zone for a touchback. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Nice catch! Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Handoff running right. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's White. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tight end goes in motion. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Single back takes the handoff.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense on 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
A
Tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A solid gain puts them in good position for second. Touchdown, Commodores, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out.
And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To the air, it's White. Snags the quick throw.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback still with the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They'll try a pass here. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gets made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Commodores looking to cash in this red zone trip. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Makes a quick catch. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's White. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Simon. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Now they're running on the toss. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the 1st. Well, Cook, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's White. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaks an open space. Who's in the clear? They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They finally corral him at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
He keeps it on a design run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach.
Oh, it's a sack. The defense rises up with a 4th and goal stop.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff in a single back formation. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's White. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 35. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st down, it's play action. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
No, kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's White. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass caught. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Throws it in. It's LaBelle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll avoid the big hit on the slide.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. defense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and short of the first down mark. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's White. Looking to scramble. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. The Commodores will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Commodores. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They get the second half started with a running play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And then first down, right back to the running game. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Caught quickly. He picks up the first down before they get into the ground. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They go with the ground game here. Back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. And the Commodores hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short hands. It's Miller. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that completion. They'll run it to the left. Crosses the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's LaBelle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it, or you could throw it.
It's a fake. Look at a throw. And it's caught for a first down. They make the tackle, but that gamble pays off. The Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And now the running back's got it again. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's White. Running back has it on the screen now. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
This is an example of the quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Commodores will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Commodores. They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. In the clear at the 25. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the second down play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survival.